force. Investigators and deputies found approximately 159 marijuana plants, 68 pounds of processed marijuana, and paraphernalia related to marijuana grow and cultivation processes. And of course, we'll keep you up to date as more information becomes available on that story. Well, Tuesday morning, Mayor Robert Blythe delivered the State of the City address at the EKU Perkins building. During his speech, he brought the audience up to date on many projects in the city currently underway and projected for the future. Blythe detailed the plans for a nearly 300-acre park on Goggins Lane, renovations of the Lake Reba softball fields, and the new Senior Citizens Center. Area firefighters are dealing with many reports of fires getting out of control over the last several days, most of result of people disregarding the spring fire season and the restrictions to burning during the period. These warm, dry, and windy spring days are creating conditions for high wildfire danger. The Division of Forestry staff worked hard to suppress a wildfire in Madison and Rockcastle counties, and other fires are burning across the state. Please remember to help spread the word during spring fire season. It's illegal to burn within 150 feet of a woodland area between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Luckily, there is some rain to help suppress these fires. You can stay tuned right here on Live at 5 later in the newscast, where we're going to give you that full weather forecast with Susie Martin. Lexington police have identified the suspect charged regarding a recent homicide case as the victim's son. Around 2:30 on Saturday morning, police responded to the 400 block of Stratford Drive in regards to an assault. When officers arrived on the scene, they located 54-year-old Leslie Bales of Lexington, dead from multiple stab wounds. Police have charged the victim's son, 25-year-old Justin Bales, with murder and domestic violence. Sad story. Well, the Bluegrass Chemical Agent Destruction Plant in Richmond is hiring. You can visit the Job Fair Thursday, that's tomorrow, March 24th from 5 to 7 p.m. or you can also go on Saturday, the 26th from 9 a.m. to noon. The Job Fair is located at the former Habitat Restore located inside the old Richmond Mall. Well, another benefit to the waning COVID-19 case numbers here in Madison County is the availability of at-home testing kits that only take 10 minutes from start to finish. These were originally flying off the shelves but are now offered for free at the Madison County Health Department. Kelly McBride of the Madison County Health Department spoke with Marissa Hempel and told her how you can procure some of your own if you have symptoms or you just need a quick and free test from home.
It was a highly sought-after item. However, now it's back on the shelves and ready to be picked up for free at the Madison County Health Department. We are talking about at-home COVID tests. Kelly McBride of the Health Department explains how the process works.
During our clinic hours, Monday through Friday, Monday 8 to 6 is, and this is for Richmond, and then 8 to 4:30 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and 8 to noon on Friday. In Berea, the test kits will be available on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 8 to 11:30. So in the mornings on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
The test kits were taken almost immediately when they were first rolled out, and there were restrictions. However, McBride says this has changed.
We had asked people to take 1 or 2 per household at one point. Now we are just saying limit 1 test kit per person. You can come back the next day if you had, there's no reason that you would need to stockpile these, but these are free. And I know that they are available at stores for purchase, but we have these this quantity and these supplies at our disposal through a local medical practice, and so these are free.
Now that there seems to be a prevalence of these test kits, there is the issue of reporting, as you take the test in the comfort of your own home and may not be under obligation or have the time to report a positive test to health authorities who still compile these COVID numbers.
It would be good if you talk to your primary care physician about it, especially, if you have a positive test. But those at-home test kits are not reported to the local health departments. Depending on the severity of your symptoms, you can follow our instructions that are on our website about isolation and quarantining and things like that. Hopefully you would talk to your primary care physician, but not all of those tests do get reported.
Even though numbers seem to be trending downward for COVID-19 across the state and here in Madison County, McBride says it's still important to watch your health, and you are welcome to visit them if you feel you are having COVID-19 symptoms.
Well, we always ask people that if they have symptoms to come by the Madison County Health Department for one of the at-home tests. And if we can answer any questions, we are certainly available. Our nurses are happy to answer questions.
Stay tuned, as right here on WBON TV and Wallingford Broadcasting Stations, we will continue to provide you with information, hopefully during this downturn of the COVID-19 pandemic. For Channel 9 News, I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa, for that story. We're going to take a short break, but don't go anywhere. We've got an update on a story we told you about yesterday regarding a stolen truck in Irvin right after this.
The constant changing of the weather in Kentucky can put a strain on your heating and cooling system. It's times like these when it's good to have someone on your side 24/7. That's Madison HVAC. No matter what you need, Madison HVAC is there, from standard heating and air services, indoor air quality, or commercial refrigeration. You can rest easy knowing you're getting the best there is with Madison HVAC. Financing options available. Visit MadisonHVACR.com to learn more or call 859-625-1471.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
The American farmer represents hard work, determination, and quality. When it comes to taking care of their land, those farmers need the best on their side. That's why they trust Hill Tire for all their tire needs. Hill Tire is a family-owned and operated business located on Irvin Road in Richmond, and they are the leader in farm, semi, and passenger tires in the area. They offer brands such as Michelin, Yokohama, Goodyear, and Hankook, just to name a few. Hill Tire will come to you as well. For more information, like Hill Tire on Facebook or call or text 859-353-9479.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation with 24/7 emergency services. Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
When you're a homeowner, taking care of everything around your home can be a daunting task, including repainting your fence or that barn that's been neglected for way too long. Make it easy on yourself and rely on the experts at Miller Hill Barn and Fence Painting. They're the go-to here in Madison County when it comes to new fence estimates or repairs and painting, whether it's for a farm or privacy fence or barn. Contact either of their two convenient phone numbers at 859-353-9479 or 661-0533.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Another very warm day out there. However, we have had some rain. We've got Susie Martin in the Weather Center to see what we should expect for the rest of the work week and into the weekend.
Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. I'm meteorologist Susie Martin. So we're tracking the storms out to the east, and what we are dealing with is quieter weather, at least into the day tomorrow. And so we still have been tracking some unsettled conditions. You can see on the webcam how the time lapse has shown those darkening skies. But as we head into the day tomorrow, partly sunny conditions are anticipated. However, a few stray showers will be possible Friday into Saturday, and we're turning colder as a cold front is advancing through, and this will be knocking down the temperatures. Now, for the rest of the night tonight, though, no concerns with storms or severe threat diminished. Very quiet conditions, and again, we'll see some passing clouds. A lot of the rain and thunder will be working its way out to the east. We have some lingering sprinkles that kind of dissipate, so we really don't see any impressive rain. And again, tomorrow, mainly partly sunny skies, but tomorrow night and into our Thursday night into Friday, I should say, is when we bump up our rain chances just a bit, a few sporadic showers. And the deal is we have this approaching cold front, and this is going to be driving in colder temperatures and eventually also some of those light showers. But it's a lot more moisture starved than this first system was, so the lack of moisture will make rain a lot more spotty in nature and light. Low temperatures down into the 40s. One thing that we're noticing are the winds. We do have windy conditions continuing tonight with gusts between 30 to 35 miles per hour for some areas. Our hourly forecast for tomorrow, you can see how we build up to around 50 degrees by the 11 a.m. hour, so considerably cooler than where we've been at. No more 70s on the map. Irvin up to 57, 59 in Stanton, and we do see showery conditions at times with shower threats to the west of us. Later into our afternoon and evening Thursday, we'll start to see some of those sprinkles building back in. We also do see peak wind gusts at around 25, 26 miles per hour in the greater Richmond area for tomorrow. Here's our extended forecast. Thursday night into Friday, showers begin to build back in, sporadic in nature, cooler air settling in, but by this weekend, we reach 52 with some sunshine Sunday. Back to you.
Thanks, Susie. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com, courtesy of Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Well, in an update to a story we brought you yesterday regarding a stolen truck from Estill County, the IMU truck, the Estill County Sheriff's Department says that the truck, a Ford Ranger with the IMU lettering, which was stolen, has been located and recovered. Good news there. Richmond Police Department are asking for the public's help in order to identify the individual seen here. Police say that they want to speak with them about a theft at a local business. You are asked to contact Officer Faulkner via email at efaulkner@richmond.ky.us, or you can always call 859-624-4776 if you recognize the person seen here. The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office recently apprehended a man following a call of the subject being unresponsive in Jeffersonville Tuesday, resulting in the findings of a large amount of narcotics and firearms during the investigation. During the investigation, 46-year-old Christopher Caskey of Mount Sterling, Kentucky, was charged with trafficking in a controlled substance for fentanyl, heroin, and methamphetamine, felon in possession of a firearm, and a handful of other felony charges. Caskey was lodged in the MCRJ. The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office says that they are dedicated to combating illegal activity in the community, so always bear in mind if you have information on illegal activity, you can report it to the office at 859-498-8704, social media messaging, website, or email at tips@montgomerycountysheriff.net. A hiker at the Red River Gorge should be considered himself very lucky after falling some 30 feet as well as bouncing off rocks as he plummeted. Wolfe County Search and Rescue say they were called Monday into action after a hiker fell while climbing the Indian Staircase. Rescuers stabilized the hiker and he was airlifted out of the gorge. He is expected to make a full recovery. And with that, we're going to take a short break, but don't go anywhere. We've got Michael Watkins with some updates about baseball and softball coming up right after this.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's new and first TV channel, available on Channel 9.1 over the air, Spectrum Channel 712, and on Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Crystal Broadband. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Madison Central and Madison Southern's baseball and softball teams have a lot of traveling ahead of them this year. Last night, Madison Central softball picked up a nice win on the road. With highlights of the win for EKU's baseball, here's Michael Watkins with sports.
Madison Central softball team hit the road last night for a matchup with Pulaski County and built a 4-run lead in the first inning and held off the Maroons' rally for a 7-6 victory to go to 2-0 on the season. Central had 11 hits in the win, including a 3-for-4 night from Cassidy Hack, who went yard for her first homer of the season and also scored 3 runs. Jasmine Kaler got the win for the Indians, allowing only 2 hits and 2 runs over 5 innings with 1 strikeout, and Cassidy Gentry came in to pitch the final 2 innings. In the win, Hack, Hannah and Natalie Eisen, and Taylor McCauley all collected multiple hits, and Central will now wait a week before another road game versus Ballard on the 29th of this month. EKU moved to 14-8 on the season, scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the first inning and never trailed as the Colonels beat Northern Kentucky 6-2 on Tuesday at Earl Combs Stadium. With 2 on in that bottom of the first, King singled to center to score Max Williams. A Charlie Ludwig groundout was enough to bring home Logan Thomason for the 2-0 lead. NKU got one back in the second on an RBI single from Brandon Tucker, but Williams drove in a run with the groundout for EKU in the bottom of the fourth to make it a 3-1 advantage. EKU starter Isaac Milburn earned his first collegiate win. The freshman scattered 5 hits over 5 innings, allowing 1 run, walked 2, and rang up 5 strikeouts. Leading 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th, Ludwig drove in his 3rd run of the game on a fielder's choice. He scored later in the inning on Gorig's 3rd hit of the game, a single to right to make it 6-2. Ludwig finished 1 for 3 with a run and 3 driven in. Gorig went 3 for 4 with an RBI. King had a 3-for-3 day with a run and an RBI, and Thomason walked twice and scored 2 runs. Former Madison Central Indian Bryce Travis pitched a perfect 9th inning with 2 strikeouts, and the Colonels will now host new ASUN Conference rival Bellarmine this weekend for a 3-game series. Friday's series opener is set for 5 p.m. Friday will be Spirit Day at the ballpark. Fans can meet and take pictures with the EKU cheerleaders, dance team, and mascot from 4:30 through the 5th inning. Foul ball trade-in returns on Saturday. Fans can trade in foul balls for a chance to spin the EKU prize wheel. Bark in the Park, originally scheduled for Saturday, will now be on April 15th. Sunday includes Kids Day, a post-game autograph session, and the first of 3 trading card giveaways. Kids 12 and under will receive free admission and get the chance to run the bases after the game. Tickets can be purchased at EKUsports.com/2022 baseball ticks or call 8443-GO-BIG-E. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports update. Well, Kentucky 713 Indian Creek Road in Menifee County is closed indefinitely at milepoint 9.3 due to a failing drainage structure and pavement damage. This is between Dennis Lane and Hidden Hollow Road, approximately 3 miles west of Menifee County High School. One lane of the road was originally closed Monday when transportation cabinet personnel noticed a significant dip in the pavement. Upon closer inspection, the decision was made to completely close the road to ensure the safety of the traveling public. Kentucky Transportation Cabinet engineers are investigating ways to repair the structure. Until then, the road will remain closed. Barrels and barricades are in place to block traffic. Drivers should detour via US 460 until the road is reopened. Well, today is the last day to register if you're interested in setting up a promotional or informational booth for your organization or group at the Easter Egg Extravaganza, Saturday, April the 16th. That's going to be from 11 a.m. to 1. If you have questions, you can call 859-623-8753, or you can always email parksandrec@richmond.ky.us. With that, we're going to take our last break of the day. Still lots more news coming up right after this break. Okay, so.
If you love local sports, then you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins each Monday on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show as we break down, recap, and preview the sports in our area. Hear from coaches, players, and more from Central, Southern, Berea, Model, EKU, and more each Monday from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Campus Warehouse in Richmond, the law office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. We take family heirlooms and create something new. We fix broken jewelry. We can make anything you want. 1 and 2 day service. We have chain repairs starting at $25, and we have ring sizing starting at $45. Kentucky agate charms are Georgia and Ohio. We're located at 108 East Main Street in downtown beautiful Richmond, Kentucky, and there's always plenty of parking. We're nationally known and locally owned. Come see us at Leeds Fine Jewelry.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Well, thanks to some quick thinking, a family of 3 were able to escape a house fire in Scott County. Firefighters report the fire started just after 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon on Summer Ridge Road in the home's portion of the garage. The son saw smoke and warned the rest of the family. Firefighters say because he left the door closed, they were able to limit the spread of the flames. The fire was contained to the garage, but 2 cars were heavily damaged. The cause remains under investigation. Well, the labor shortage may get a reprieve soon if a bill gets signed past the governor's desk. The bill that would allow 18-year-olds to sell and serve alcoholic beverages is on its way to the governor for his signature. Monday, House Bill 252 was approved by the Senate in a 23-10 vote. Currently, the minimum age to sell or serve alcohol is 20 years old here in Kentucky. Supporters of the bill say that by allowing restaurants to hire 18-year-olds, restaurants gain a larger employment pool and opportunities expand for young job seekers, especially now that the labor shortage persists. Well, a hit-and-run driver is now behind bars after the driver allegedly went through a roadblock, striking a tow truck driver. It happened early Saturday morning as the tow truck driver was attempting to get a crashed vehicle off the roadway. The impact threw the victim multiple feet into the air. A video camera inside the truck captured the incident and helped police track down the driver. The victim sustained serious injuries. Well, the city of Berea is asking you to join in the leprechaun lookout. It is going on right now, and they ask, have you seen Blarney? There are 10 Blarneys hidden in our parks. We'll give you clues to find out each of them. Every leprechaun has a secret word to share. This contest is going on now through the 25th of the month. You need to find the Blarneys and write down the 10 secret words and bring them to the park office to claim your pot of gold. The office is open between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Clues will be posted to the Berea Parks and Rec Facebook page. You can call 986-9402 for any questions. Please follow all social distancing guidelines as you look for that pot of gold. Well, we've not covered COVID recently, but if you aren't feeling well, we still have several opportunities for you to get vaccinated or boost, or you can go to the Community Drive-Up Center if you're not feeling well. Those centers are open every day, and you can find out information about that on our website. We're going to say goodbye to another Live at 5. I've had a great time with you today. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back here tomorrow, Live at 5, with all new news, weather, and sports. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow, Live at 5.